What was my backup to medicine? Well, when I went to college, I double majored in chemistry and biology. Excuse me. I double majored in chemistry and biology, and I started working in the pharmaceutical industry. I held a position with Sheldon Plow where I was an analytical scientist. We were working on formulation of beclomethasone, which is an inhaled steroid. We were testing them at their production facility in New Jersey. And then I worked for Pfizer for 1 year. This is their research and development facility in Croton, Connecticut. And I worked with formulations of cetirizine, which is commonly known as Zyrtec, and also formulations of azithromycin. So those drugs were already on the market, but we were testing other different formulations, for example, a different strength, or in the case of azithromycin, we'll be testing the powder form. And yeah, did I like those things? Yes and no. The one thing about them is that it seemed dry. The subject matter was dry. I could not, it wasn't something I'll go home and be dreaming about or be excited about or be super passionate about. It just seemed to lack excitement, lack it lacked life. Now, something else also is that with the pharmaceutical industry, when you're doing research and development, your timeline is many, many years. Imagine working on one product for like 2 years before it moves to the next stage and it's off your hand and you receive a new product. Most of the work has to be legal, has to be well documented. At that point, we were writing by hand. So it wasn't really something that I was super excited about. The other thing also was that I was entering in as an assistant scientist, basically sort of right at the bottom of the hierarchy of what it needed to be. If I were to come in at a higher level, I would have had to have a PhD, and the path to that would take me as long as it would for me to be a physician. I had a college degree. You have to do a master's for 2 years and then a PhD for another 3 to 5 years. After all is said and done, I would have spent about 8 years post-college, which is about how long I needed to spend to become a physician post-college. After getting a PhD, you're not done. You still have to do a postdoc research, and you have to do a lot of research, get funding, before you are in a position to be a head of a division in Pfizer. Okay, so my backup plan, I don't know, I didn't really like it that much. I wasn't passionate about it. I wasn't in love with it. It didn't excite me at night. And my income was definitely much, much lower as an assistant scientist, at Pfizer, compared to what I can make as a physician right now.